Needle marks on fabric can be a frustrating problem to deal with, especially if you're not sure how to remove them. Whether you've accidentally poked yourself with a needle while sewing or someone else has left marks on your favorite shirt, there are several ways to get rid of these pesky marks. Here's a comprehensive guide on how to remove needle marks from fabric. Before we dive into the methods, it's important to understand that the best approach will depend on the type of fabric you're dealing with. Some fabrics are more delicate than others and may require a gentler method of removal. It's also worth noting that some of the following methods may not work for all fabrics, so it's best to test a small, inconspicuous area before proceeding. With that said, let's take a look at 4 methods you can try to remove needle marks from fabric. Use a fabric eraser. Fabric erasers are a convenient tool to have on hand when it comes to removing marks and stains from fabric. They work by lightly sanding away the top layer of fabric, which helps to remove marks and stains that are sitting on the surface. To use a fabric eraser, simply rub it over the needle marks in a circular motion until they disappear. Be sure to use a light touch and avoid applying too much pressure, as this can cause the fabric to peel or become damaged. Use a dry cleaning solvent. If the fabric eraser doesn't work, you can try using a dry cleaning solvent. These solvents are specifically designed to remove marks and stains from fabric, and they're often used by professional cleaners. You can find dry cleaning solvents at a dry cleaning store or online. Follow the instructions on the solvent's label to apply it to the needle marks. Be sure to work in a well-ventilated area, as some solvents can release fumes that can be harmful if inhaled. Use a mixture of baking soda and water. Baking soda is a natural cleaning agent that can be used to remove marks and stains from fabric. To use it, mix a small amount of baking soda with water to create a paste. Rub the paste over the needle marks, then rinse with water and let the fabric air dry. You can also try using a mixture of equal parts baking soda and water as a pre-treatment before washing the fabric. Use a steam iron. Another method to try is using a steam iron to remove needle marks from fabric. To do this, place a damp cloth over the needle marks, then press a steam iron over the cloth for a few seconds. The heat and steam from the iron should help to lift the marks off the fabric. Be sure to use a low heat setting and avoid ironing directly on the marks, as this can cause the fabric to become damaged. If none of these methods work for you, you may need to bring the fabric to a professional cleaner for further treatment. Professional cleaners have access to more advanced equipment and cleaning agents that may be able to remove the needle marks. Keep in mind that some marks may be impossible to remove, especially if they have been embedded into the fabric for a long time. In conclusion, there are several ways to remove needle marks from fabric, including using a fabric eraser, dry cleaning solvent, baking soda and water, or a steam iron. The best method will depend on the type of fabric you're dealing with, so it's worth experimenting with a few different methods to see which one works best. If all else fails, you may need to bring the fabric to a professional cleaner for further treatment. So, these are some of the ways you can try to remove needle marks from fabric.